Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to get the very last feat I have to get in the current state of the game, which is 10-7 Elite Mode Diversion. And the last feat I have to get is beat this with the Elite Team, where you win with 4 or less heroes deployed. So, I've done this for the 10-7 Normal Mode, where you win with 4 or less heroes, but there will have to be some modifications to the strategy that I used there. So let me show you what the modifications are. Going to use the same party. The changes are, first, Ledin. Ledin will now have his faction buff instead of Burning Sun, because Burning Sun was able to kill off targets in the normal stage, but it will not be able to do so in the Elite mode. So that's why I've replaced it with the faction buff. He will be lacking damage without the faction buff's 20% damage increase when being attacked. So that's one change to Ledin. The next change is Liana stays the same, Leon stays the same, but Sophia, rather than having a crystal ball, will now have speed boots. It's because she's not really here for healing, she's more here to apply regenerate on Ledin, as well as, provide the Sage's Hat buff and so on. So that's more of a priority, so I decided to give my Sophia speed boots. Alright, because Liana is the main healer. Alright, so with that said, let's begin the fight. Elite mode. 10-7 diversion. Let's attack. And skip this. So, party setup. Well, let's just remove those two. And I think this looks fine. Well, let's have Leon here, for example, right? I'm just thinking. You know what? Yeah, so Leon in this position where he can charge and attack this infantry. Ledin to protect him, right? After he retreats back 3 tiles. So as long as Ledin can Divine Guard him, he's okay. And then Sophia can be right here. Alright, so this is my party setup. Here we go. Let's begin. So, skip that. So I'm going to just have Leon do a 5 distance charge and use Assault here to take down the first infantry general. And then, as I mentioned, he's going to retreat back 3 tiles. And then Ledin is going to move up and Divine Guard to protect Leon. Sophia will regenerate Ledin. And then Liana, well, I might as well have her prayer up because I'm going to use Rewind very soon. So there we go. The first turn actions have been completed. So, one thing to keep in mind is, for this version, the Elite mode of 10-7, you have 20 turns to clear this. You don't need to do it with the 3-star requirement, right? Because you've already done 1 run with 3 stars. So you should make full use of the time. The extra 5 turns will be critically important. So while you have to advance at a good pace, you don't exactly have to absolutely rush it either. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so let's continue. So, we're going to send Leon charging forward to attack, I suppose. So we move up, Chivalry, and take down the catapult. And then retreat back. And Ledin, let's see. Well, let's have Ledin. Let's again Leon first. Okay. And I'm going to charge Leon over to kill off the mage. Turn on Danger Zone now. Let's move him back. Ledin is just going to Divine Guard, or a faction buff, sorry. And Sophia she really has nothing to do here. Unfortunately. Because I can't rewind where Leon is in range. So we'll just end my turn. Ledin will tank the hit from the Lancer, and he should be able to kill it. There we go. Alright. Now this turn is where things get a little bit interesting, I suppose. Because in order for yeah. If I move here and rewind, I still can't affect Leon. The only way I can affect Leon is if I rewind like this. But then Ledin is not in range. So, what to do? The other thing I have to keep note of is Ledin, his Divine Guard wears off. Alright, I think I don't have a choice but to rewind without Leon being in position. So there we go. Unfortunate, but that was the way things have to play out. I'm going to move Leon forward, right? I need the 5 charge distance, so I place him here. This is 5 tiles. I'm just going to have Ledin move up and faction buff once more. Saving Divine Guard for now. And Liana will again Leon to kill off the catapult. So move on up, using Assault, and then retreating back 3 tiles. So still not triggering the enemies, you can see. Gives me a tiny bit more versatility this way. Alright, so now I'm going to push in aggressively. Ledin activates Divine Guard by moving up. Leon is going to just move up. Let's see. You know what, let's move up Chivalry and kill off this mage. And then back off. Sophia will regenerate. Ledin. And Liana has nothing to do. She'll just move up. There we go. So both infantry characters will attack my Ledin. But I'm confident, while this Phalanx will die, I'm confident Ledin can tank the rest of the damage without worry. So that's why I'm willing to take those hits. So first infantry kills itself into Ledin. The second infantry also kills itself into Ledin, leaving just 2 Phalanx enemies, who both activate Guard to protect each other. In the meantime, I'm going to keep pushing up. And Leon might as well attack one of them, right? Need to do some weakening attacks on the enemies. Skip that. Move back. I'm going to have Sophia. No, I'm not going to have Sophia attack. She's just going to heal up Letting. But Liana will also heal up Letting, bringing him to full health. Most important step, I think. So, just going to have to keep marching forward like this. Because I have 20 turns, this battle is a little bit relaxing, I have to say. If there was much more of a time limit, then I'd be kind of panicky. But with the time limit of 20 turns, yeah, you just got lots of time to clear this. So let's continue to move. Going to get Leon ready to kill off these two, hopefully. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. So I have to be positioned right here, just in case this Sky Archer activates scale. Just something I needed to be wary of. Liana can just end their turn here. Ledin needs to move up and begin faction buffing. And Sophia doesn't need to do anything because she can regenerate the following turn. Alright. So, let's have Leon assault this Sky Archer and move back 3. And then Liana can again Leon, so that Leon can move down, Chivalry, and attack, getting rid of the other catapult. So clearing out the two enemies in the south early on, so I don't have to come back for them later. Because when I was clearing it the normal mode, I remember they got stuck like fools trying to march over here. I think they ran across this water instead of, going up and around. So getting rid of them now is a bit better than waiting till later. Alright. So, Ledin, let's move him in. With Divine Guard. And regenerate. Just triggering these two enemies, I believe. Ledin can get rid of them while Leon, catches up. It also triggers these guys, which is kind of convenient, actually. Alright. So Leon catching back up with the main party. Ledin, he currently has Divine Guard for one more turn. So this guy can move down 3 to attack here. So why don't I place Ledin here? Liana to Sage's Hat. Right? and draw out the attack from this infantry. And Liana will just move on. Very nice. Ledin doing his job. And I'm going to have to rewind right now. Okay. So let's move Leon forward, Liana forward, and prayer up. Ledin, being the slow poke that he is, needs to keep pushing forward, but not as far forward as triggering those cavalry just yet. So why don't I just rewind here? So that Ledin can Divine Guard right here, which is still outside of the range of these two cavalry units. So there we go. His job is to kill off all these cavalry and lancers, while Leon is responsible for the ranged enemies. And that's working out quite well so far. Alright, so Leon nearly caught up at this point. Ledin, well, he still has Divine Guard for one last turn, so let's trigger these guys while staying outside of this guy's range. Right, so over here, Infection buff. And then just Sophia will just regenerate rather than heal. The two ranged enemies have been triggered along with the cavalry. And Ledin continues his march. Alright. Leon has basically caught up. I want to draw him in as close as possible. Why don't I trigger this catapult? Move up. Right. And I do have to keep Sophia beside Ledin, because otherwise these catapults have a chance of stunning Ledin. Without the Sage's Hat buff, Ledin could be stunned, which would be a very bad thing. In terms of damage though, the catapults don't hit very hard because it's physical damage. Physical damage on phalanx units, you can tank it. Alright, and this means Leon can get to work. So let's chivalry, attack, and retreat. Liana can move up 1, 2, 3 to this tile. So I can just place myself, I guess. I don't think it really matters, does it? If I place myself here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I can, yeah. Whatever, I'll just place my Leon here. And Liana will use again on Leon. Her aura will heal up Ledin a little bit. And Leon will get rid of the other mage. And start marching northwards. No point activating Divine Guard because he's not going to attack this catapult. That will be Leon's job. So just move up and choose between regenerate or heal, really. I'll just regenerate. Catapult attack on Ledin. He's okay. Turn 14. So Leon using Assault to get rid of the catapult. Continues to march forward in the meantime. Ledin also moving forward. Won't activate Divine Guard still. Sophia healing up. And Liana prayering up. And I'm going to have to wait a turn for Chivalry. So moving up. I also have to wait a turn, to be honest, because of Ledin. Right? He needs to apply faction buff, then Divine Guard. I'll leave Leon here for now. And I'll move Sophia up to regenerate Ledin. Okay, so let's move in and crush them. I'm going to have Leon. Let's see. If I Chivalry attack and kill this mage and step here, Liana can again, and I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to kill off this infantry. So that's the plan. So, Chivalry. Attack. Get the kill. Place myself here. Liana. Again Leon. And Leon kills the infantry. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Didn't quite work out there. That's fine. Because Ledin will Divine Guard now. And Sophia will rewind everyone. Right. So Leon. Will Chivalry and kill. Yeah. Magic General, Mage, and move back. Ledin is just going to place himself here, and he doesn't need to use any skills. I can actually attack with Ledin. What a rare situation. So what I'm going to do is have Ledin hit this infantry general, which actually hits the lancer. right? I'm going to have Liana come up and do a ranged attack on the infantry commander, which also heals up Ledin a bit. And then finally, why don't I just regenerate Ledin? Whatever. Made a small mistake though with Ledin's positioning, because Ledin should have guarded Leon. But you know what? At this point, not a big deal. He lost the guard aspect of Divine Guard, but kept the attack replacement aspect. Interesting. So why don't I heal up my Ledin first? And have Ledin attack this Lancer. Not enough damage, just doesn't hit very hard. Nonetheless, no, it's turn 18. I have lots of time to finish off this last enemy. So why don't I heal Leon with an attack like this? It's done. So there we go. Took 18 turns out of 20, but you do get that last feat, Elite Team. And with that, I have every single feat in the game. All I'm missing now is really 2 treasures. But treasures are very easy to grab, you know, you can do it in any kind of run as long as you pay attention. So I don't think I'll do a video of grabbing the treasures, right? Because there's honestly no point. You know, I just forgot to grab them, that's really it. But yeah, I'll go back and play them outside of the videos to grab those treasures. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this useful. And with this as well, I am now the 5th person to get 304 feats on the Rocky Valley server. No. I actually, as a side note, I actually could have been 4th if I chose to, but I waited till this guy got the feats first because I just didn't want to be 4th. In any case, so there it is. I was the 31st, so I was very slow to clear all the stars, right? Because you can see there's a lot of people with all the stars. There's 41 people with all the stars, but in terms of the feat trophies, I am the 5th. So that is everything for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. On that note, Nitro out.